Hello viewers, welcome to our channel Smart Data Learners. Viewers, today our topic is an very critical and important DAX function in the Power BI. That is, the name of the function is related. That is so useful in the Power BI dashboards that if we this function deserves a proper video to highlight its functionality. So let's begin. So the topic is in DAX data analysis expression for Power BI. The related function is used to fetch a value from another table that's related to the current table through an existing relationship in the model. I will show you the exact issues in the Power BI. So let's first read that. Think of it as a lookup the corresponding value from the other table using relationship that already exist in the data model. Power of related. Purpose of related. Access columns from related tables without using explicit joins in your DAX formula. Bring the lookup table fields into a fact table context for calculation. Enable calculation that requires attributes from another table. So number one, access column from related table without explicit joins. So normally when we need the field from another table, we basically use the join explicit join to extract this field, but I won't go into details of that. It's not the topic, but our main goal is to when to use related function. It's very useful function. So let's go to the next section. Key points. Number one, the fact table and the other table from where we want the field related field must have a relationship. So there must be a relationship between the two tables already defined in Power BI data model. Works from many to one direction. Typically used from fact table many side, because in the fact table same it's this is a details table. So one patient could have many records in a fact table. For example, if we say like patient is a dimension and it could have many related records in the fact table. Let's read the next. Typically used from fact table many side to lookup table one side. Row context, relationship navigation. It works inside row context like in a calculated column or in iterator function. So it goes row by row and then fetch the related uh, record of the row from the next table. Following the relationship to find corresponding row in the related table. Example, let's go to the example. Suppose you have a fact table with the patient's ID and patient's ID and quantity or related records in the fact table. And then you have a products table with patient ID and region dimensions table, right? So if you want a column in the fact table that shows the region of the patient, region code, for example, we will write a region code is equal to related dim patient region. This will pull the matching record from dim patients, dimension patients table into the fact table, row by row. When to use? So when we use the related, uh, creating calculated columns that depends on the field from a related table, referencing descriptive fields from dimension tables into measures or in a fact table, avoiding extra merges in Power Query by leveraging relationships. I have experienced that merges are very slow and it's extra, it slows down the process, what I have experienced. So we can avoid this by using a small function related by extracting the corresponding field into required field into the fact table. Let's go into the Power BI and I will show you what we have discussed about. So this is our project we completed, and if I show you the data model, let me show you the set of this. So here we have a fact table. The reason I'm explaining we are going into so much details for just for one function because it is very important. It's very handy and very useful to use. So it deserves proper explanation. So for example, we have this table, fact table, and it has all the column. For example, you see it has a dim patient key, it has a physician key, and it has a service and all that. So here you see we have all the related patients related record, but we only have the patients. Uh, its primary key or it's a foreign key in the fact table basically. It has surveys and all these records, numerical records. You see, we have the accounts receivable, patients, payment, insurance, gross expenses, and all that relating to this patient, right? But then the thing which we need, for example, we are building a visual and we need a region also, which is a descriptive field, text field. We also need a region in the fact table. So let me show you where we can find the region. So it's a patient. So patient is related through the dimension dim patient primary key or foreign key here, and this is our patients table. You see, these are the text. Let me show you. Basically, we can go directly to the Power BI. So what we did in Power BI, if you go here, dim patients, you see we have patients primary key here. We have all the details like first name, last name, patient's gender, patient's age, patient's year of birth, all these because it's a dimension table, right? But the measures are in the fact table, right? So, and there here we have the region. Somehow in our visual we need the region column here in our fact table. So what we will do is I will show you in our fact table. This is our fact table. So fact table have all these as I shown you, I've already showed you in the Excel. It has all these dim patient primary key, physician key, and all these related records like numerical. All this data is numerical. Basically, these are measures, gross expenses related to the patient, insurance payment, and accounts receivable. But now we have a region code here. You see, in Excel, we did not have that. You see, we did not have that. But here, that's the power of the Power BI, that we have extracted this field into the fact table. And how we achieved that? Let's go to the uh, in the dashboard. In the dashboard, we have this fact table, and in the fact table, we have all these fields. But you see, this has a formula bar here, and we have region code from the related patient. So let's see what it says. So you see in this region code, we have region code is equal to related dim patient region. So from dim patient region, we extracted the region code in the fact table. And we have to look into the data model also. If we have we have to verify if we have a relationship, and definitely we have the relationship. This is our fact table and fact table, and this is our patients table. You see, and it's a many to one relationship. Let me show you. Many to one relationship. Cardinality is many to one. So we are fulfilling the requirement of using related function. So basically, dim patient is linked with fact table, means that one patient could have many records in the fact table. So we have these relationship between them. But now the only thing we need is we need the patient's region into the fact table. So by using this formula related, we have that. This is region code. Let me highlight, maximize it. So region code is equal to related dim patient region, right? So this field is created in the fact table. You see, this is our fact table, and we use this. We created this column, and we use this. So basically, this was our goal of this video, and I hope that will be helpful. And I was able to explain the usage of related function uh, in the Power BI. So if you like this video, please subscribe our channel and like this video. And thank you very much, and have a great day.